Good evening, everyone. This is Master Coach A coming in live from Teacup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines with global reach. Pwede nang pumalapak. Hinintay talaga ni Coach A. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. This is Coaching Tuesday. You're joining me for Kapehan Night. Kapehan Night is our weekly coaching talk here at Teacup Coffee Republic where we talk about life, money, career, relationship, anything under the sun, including the sun. But for tonight, we're going to be talking about self-care. This is the B2B of self-care. We're going to be talking about from burnout to boundary. So tonight, I want you to hold your breath and remember that you are one person who deserves a space. Your own space. Okay, so if you're joining me on floor, I'd like to give a moment right now to all the people from Horizon Church. P-Mans, you have your people here. Magandang gabi. Para daw sa gwapong pastor, di ba? Yay! Thank you so much. Okay, Coach Mel, Pastor Mel, hinihintay po namin kayo. Walang mga taga-Praise Church ngayon. So Horizon naman ang on floor ngayon. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight. And to all the coaches in the house. Okay. At ang future coach na matagal na nating 101 class ko pa to 2000? 2019? I think 18. So I normally do life coaching 101 once a year. Oo. So normally lahat po ng life coaching 101 class mga coaches ang nag-handle. So is blessed to have one of those classes. Alright? So, if this is the first time you're joining me, I am Master Coach A. I'm a certified life coach. There are two things that I do. Number one, I represent the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. So far, by far, we are the only institute that is doing face-to-face international certification classes for those coaches, for those people who wants to make a difference through the platform of life coaching. So, if you are interested, please get in touch with our very own Coach Rizel, 0917-586-1661. Our next certification class is up next, March 26 and 27 here in Teacup Coffee Republic. And for Region 8, prayerfully, we will be there March 14 and 15 this weekend. Okay, hello Coach Kay Sabala. We're still waiting for your confirmations. We hope to be there on the weekend. Now, another thing that I do is I help people to monetize their talent. So may mga talents po ba tayo dyan? Okay? I help people to make a difference, monetize talents through the platform of life coaching. I help people enjoy life, live life to the fullest, okay? By getting back the control of your life. So if you are one person out there whom you believe this is the season of your life that you want to start making a difference, this is the time of your life that you want to start monetizing your talent, or maybe this is the season of your life where you want to level up. Last night we had the Guru Bootcamp. Sino lahat ng nasa Guru Bootcamp? Alright? I will talk about business, okay? So I'm a business consultant, but business coaching is not what we do. What we do is we coach the person behind the business. So, Guru Bootcamp, we talk about mindsets. Alright? We talk about the hindrances. We talk about the blockage. We talk about the things that does not allow a person to thrive in business. And just in case you are interested to have the Guru Bootcamp again run, or maybe you want it run in your respective organizations, please get in touch with us and we'll be glad to share with you the Guru Bootcamp intended for entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs, for people who wants to start really starting their business, or maybe starting to level up their business, whatever level of business seasons you are right now. Alright, so we do this talk. I do this talk every Tuesday. This is Kapehan Night, and every Thursday I do coaching for the soul. So coaching for the soul is for those of you who wants to level up, to be relieved, to be recalibrated, to be renewed, to be refreshed. In terms of not just your walk with God. It is more of your core values. This is really more of what you want to do to really start living life to the fullest. So that's what I do every Thursday. Now, if you are catching this on a replay, I would really encourage you to watch this better on YouTube. So I have a YouTube channel that's Coach A. Be sure to subscribe so you get also notified when a new video is updated or uploaded. Now, can you do me a favor if you're on floor right now? Can you do me a favor and share this link, okay, in your timeline or to your group pages, okay, to the people whom you know who would be benefiting. Do you know anyone here who's working? May kakilala po ba kayo nagtatrabaho? May kakilala po ba kayo nagtatrabaho na burnout? Okay. Hindi po kayo yun. Kakilala lang ninyo, di ba? Yes, si Day po yan. So, let's do a favor for them. Okay? Sila Day na naghihintay. Can you please do me a favor and tag a friend? Okay? Tag a friend, share this link. So, I don't normally ask people to share my talk because it's something that you want to do on your own. But this is also one topic that I think many people can connect. Especially at this moment in time where we are all stressed out because of what? The corona virus. Okay, so for those of you who wants to join us, I'm taking this special invitation tonight after my talk at 10 p.m. I'd like to invite you to come and join us for a night of prayer. If you can still stay, please join us. Okay, we're gonna be spending an hour or two to just press in prayer, to just receive peace, and to share love to our community. Okay, we are coming from the Pasig, from Pasig City of Pasig. Sabi po nila meron na daw po dito sa area namin. And how do we respond? I wanna pause on that. And starting last night, hi Coach Lau. Okay, nasa office pa si Coach Lau. Coach Lau, I hope you can join us at 10 o'clock. Last night, this is really the story, okay? I wanna share it with you. We ran out of eggs. Okay, so most of our meal in the coffee shop comes with eggs. And last night, we had a Guru boot camp. And so we ran out of eggs. And I didn't know that. And when I asked why we don't have eggs, and we're just situated inside the compound of Pioneer Center, the iconic PC supermarket. So I said, why don't we have an egg? And Coach Rod said, the supermarket ran out of egg. And I asked why. And she said there was like a panic buying. Everybody was just getting. I said, why? And because of, again, the coronavirus. And I kind of thinking, why we're not in a panic? Like me. And I asked my daughter, we were driving home, and I said, so bakit hindi tayo nagpapanik? And my daughter replied, bakit tayo magpapanik? And because I think I slept over with that question in mind, this morning, I came up, actually I received it, or should you say, I think my response to what we're experiencing today is I want to come in a posture of humility and an attitude of prayer. So, yeah, don't get me wrong. I know this is something that it's not even a national interest, but it's a global concern. And so my response is, I want to invite all of you to join us in prayer. I want to invite all of you to a moment of silence, to a moment of peace, to a moment of we can just overflow with love. And you know, when we overflow with love, we also increase our immune system. Alam niyo po ba yon? Yes. Yeah. So, the more tayong nagpapanik, the more po tayong stress, at the more po tayong in fear, the more pong bababa ang ating immune system, and the more po tayong hindi mapoprotektahan from any disease. Alright? So, that's what I wanted to do tonight. So, if you are out there, okay, I am inviting you to come and join us at 10 o'clock here at the Function Hall of Decaf Coffee Republic. That's free. You don't have to bring anything. You don't even have to pay us. Just come over, have a moment of prayer with us, and bring your family, bring your friends. And for those people within the area, normally po, ito po yung mga, kung ito po ay lunch break ninyo, please come over and join us. It's gonna be like 10 to 11 p.m. After that, you can go. Okay, for those of you who can stay and still pray for us, press in prayer, then you're welcome to stay. Okay, so, why B2B? Why burnout to boundary? Okay, sino dito sa inyo, you heard in your lifetime the word burnout? Burnout, okay. So, can you, and everyone in the floor, okay, can you just shout it out, okay? Shout it out. What comes to your mind when you hear the word burnout? Come on. Stress? Tired? Fed up? Ano ba? Come on. Weak. Gustong mag-resign. Gusto ko yun. Gustong mag-resign, ha? VL ako. Oo. Boredom leave. Okay. Do you know that there is a borderline, okay, very, very thin line, okay, that differentiates, okay, work-related anxiety and a full-blown burnout. Okay, Coach Mel, hello, okay? The two, okay, hear me out on this. Work-related anxiety. Ano ba yung anxiety? You're so anxious. Alam mo yung hindi ka mapakali. Parang ang dami-dami mo iniisip. Sino po dito yung pagpasok mo pa lang parang ang dami-dami mo ng problema pero wala ka pa namang ginagawang trabaho? O yung iba, pagising mo pa lang. Sige, okay lang po yan, kindatan nyo na lang ako. Okay lang po, hindi nagtataas ng kamay. Kindat lang, kindat. Yung alam mo, pagising mo pa lang, ay, naalala mo na si boss, naalala mo na yung trabaho, nakita mo na yung table mo, lahat na talaga.
Iniisip mo pa lang pagod ka na.
Oh, wala ka pang ginagawa nun. Nasa kama ka pa. At times, ang hirap nang mag-pray. Tama? Coach Erwin, nako. Okay, Master Coach A, nasaan ka po ba ngayon? The fam, ay, nasa bahay si Coach Erwin. Kami po nandito. Okay? You know that feeling that when you get up in the morning, you know that it's gonna be a dreadful day for you. Come on now, hindi naman natin tatanungin kung saan kayo nagtatrabaho, di ba? Okay, so, your office is safe. Don't get me wrong, okay? So, and most of the time, you feel that these things are just gonna pass away. You just feel that you're just stressed. Alright? You just feel na lilipas din to. Are you connecting? Ilan sa inyo yung wala lang to, dadaan din to. And before you know it, hindi siya lumilipas. Yes? Okay. This is, burnout is more than just a bad day. More than just a bad day. Hindi ito yung, alam mo yung complaining day ka lang or grumbling day ka. Hindi po siya to. Hindi siya manic Monday. Hindi lang ito yung dreadful, this is a bad day because hindi kayo okay ng boyfriend mo or ng girlfriend mo. Okay? This is a feeling of persistent disinterest. Okay? This is the feeling of hopelessness. This is a feeling of fatigue. No matter what you do to rest. When I say no matter what you do to rest, meaning, nagbakasyon ka na, okay? Nagpamassage ka na, nagpaspa ka na, nagpasalon ka na, lahat na ginawa mo, but you feel that there is no balance between your life and your work. Are you getting this feeling? You feel so exhausted. And konting ganyan lang sa'yo, nagbe-burst out ka physically, emotionally, cognitively. Di ba? Parang, ang simple lang naman ng problema, and then you feel, eto na naman, you know that, and you start ranting. So, malamang hindi po kayo yun, yung mga kakilala lang ninyo. Do you know anyone like that? O baka yun yung kasama mo sa trabaho, na nagpapahirap ng buhay mo. Come on now. Baka may kakilala kayong ganon na ayaw pong huminto ng kakasalita. Keeps complaining. Minsan lang naman daw. Okay? Or, burnout is also the feeling or the attitude of being cynic. Yung sour attitude. Maasim na pag-uugali. Sour. Bitter. You don't get to engage in work. You're disengaged. And then pag tinawag ka, galit ka. Yung wala pang sinasabi, mataas na yung tono ng boses. Are you connecting? And this is also the feeling that it's kind of simple but you easily get irritated. Short-tempered. Detached from the team or from office mo, parang wala akong narinig, puro mahimik kayo. Ay, okay lang ba? Ganon. Yung, alam mo yung pag masaya sila, galit ka. Hindi, sila pala yung galit, ikaw yung masaya. Okay? Are you getting this? I want you to have a mental picture of burnout because burnout is not simple as many will think. It's not. Okay? And sometimes you feel that inefficacy wherein you feel like the demands of work is too much for you. Despite that you know you are skilled to do it, you are trained to do it, and you've done the same things in the past, wala naman nadagdag sa trabaho mo, pero bakit ngayon burdened ka? At tumatahimik na po kami dito sa floor. Can you recognize yourself in one of these indicators? Okay. Can you? Okay. May I ask you, for those moments that you encounter these indicators, how did you respond? Coach Jasmine said, rest. Paano po yung iba? How did you recover? Nag-recover. Paano ka nag-recover, coach?
Iba kasi yung rest dun sa recover, yung rest hindi ka nakikitos. Recover is you get energy from a source. For example, hiccup is a very energizing place.
Okay, yay!
So I get charged by going here. Okay. I recover.
So you do something to recover.
Yes.
Okay. Kayo po, what have you done? I mean, how did you respond when these indicators happened to you? Cry. Tama, may cry. That one is really real. Cry out. Okay, iniyak lang po. Okay, meron ako narinig, eat. Typical po yan, stress eating. Okay, sige, sino pa po? Ano pa po? Come on. Reflect. Medyo may pagganon tayo. Reflect. Ano po mangyari? Pray. Sige, ano pa po ang na-response?
Self-pity.
Self-pity. Self-pity, ano pa? Okay, let me ask you. When you were responding in crying, alam mo yon, prayer, being silent, being isolated, I want you to picture going back to that moment. All right? What was your attitude? What was your take with the matter? Were you saying, ang tamad ko? Were you saying, bakit ako hindi productive? Were you asking yourself, how could I be like this? What is it that I have? Short of the matter, did you beat yourself up?
Of course. Yes.
Come on now, be honest. When you were crying out, what was that emotion? Were you saying like, do I deserve this? Why am I feeling that? You know that feeling? Alright, so,
Inaway mo na binugbog.
inaway mo yung sarili mo. Binugbog mo yung sarili mo. You beat yourself up and umayos ka nga. Aman, aray. Sino yung ganon? Sino dito feeling mo ang sama ng ugali mo? Coach Rizet. Ayun, taas ang kamay. Feeling mo ang sama ko, ang tamad ko. Ano ba to? Wala na. Ito. Wala na akong ginawang tama.
Wala akong kwenta.
Come on now. Be honest with me. Hindi naman po nila kayo nakikita. Naaaninag lang kayo. You getting this? Now, I want you to, I'm gonna take this off from Dr. Jacinta Jimenez. She is a psychologist and she's written the book, The Burnout Fix. So this is scientific, okay? I'm gonna read, okay? She said, conventional wisdom is that burnout that is primarily a problem of the individual. Ibig sabihin, conventional, ikaw, may problema ka sa sarili mo. Conventional daw po yun. Conventional. Nagets mo? To begin with, may problema ka ng tao, kaya ka nabe-burn out. At yun yung palagi natin naiisip. Kasi ang dami kong problema sa bahay. Tama ba? Ang dami kong problema sa relationship, sa boyfriend, sa girlfriend. Ang dami kong problema sa magulang ko, and so my work is affected. Yun po yung conventional. Sino po ang makaka-relate? Are you getting this? Okay? Now, however, they've done an extensive research, and do you know that the extensive research suggested otherwise? Okay? So, they've written this, and they research. And what they found out is very interesting. A big contributing factor of your burnout is not your relationship issues, not your personal issues, but what? Would you like to guess? Reaction? Come on. So it's not about your personality. It's not about your sama ng ugali. It's not about you have a lot of problems at work, at home. It's not about your own personal. No. The research revealed, okay, that the biggest contributing factor is social environment in which you work in, where you work. It's the social environment. It's the environment you are in. It's the ecology. It's the place you're working in. Buti na lang nag-resign ako.
Buti na lang sa di ka po.
Yeah. So, why I'm saying that? Because I want you to hold tight and see that burnout aren't your fault. Hindi ninyo kasalanan ma-burn out. It's not your fault. However, when you talk about burnout, you are at the driver's seat to fix the issue. Ibig sabihin nun, may pwede kang gawin. Yun. Yun naman pala. Are we getting this? Okay? So it is not your fault. It is not about your problems. It is not about your family. It is not about your ugali. It's not about that. It's not. Because burnout is primarily triggered, primarily prepared for you, okay? Kumbaga yung buong environment ay talaga nakaka-burn out. Have you ever noticed that yung buong opisina mo stressed? Lahat ng tao doon, hagardus. Yes? Kayo connect, hindi lang naman ikaw eh. Alright, however, you need to hold grip and know that you are at the driver's seat. You are responsible with your response and you are responsible with your health, which what we will be talking about tonight. Your self-care. Hi. Alright? So based on studies, people who experience fatal and full-blown burnout goes to the extreme of throwing the towel and giving the resignation papers. And immediately they experience relief. Okay, so do we want you to resign? No, I don't want you to do that. Because if you allow yourself and expose yourself to a full-blown, possibility of full-blown burnout, you lose your job, you lose your dreams, and at times, you cannot recover because you beat yourself and you feel na hindi ka ganun katapang para ilaban ang iyong trabaho. Tama ba? Connecting. Okay. So what we're gonna be doing tonight is to allow you to journey with a path from burnout to boundaries, which you can do. Right? If it is already your season to resign from work, to transitions, to transform with your career and all, by all means, do so. We can support you with. But what I'm trying to tell you right now is you don't have to suffer burnout to transition. You can transition beautifully. You can transform when you're ready for transformation, but you don't have to experience and suffer from burnout. So B2B, let's take care of yourself. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What comes to your mind when you hear the word boundary?
Line that divides.
Line that divides. Seashore. Tapang ah. Limits. Good. Protection. What else? Come on. Talk to me about boundaries. Draw the line.
Borders.
New horizon. Oh. Ganun. Personal boundaries are designed to protect and honor what is important in your life. Let me repeat that. Personal boundaries are designed to protect and honor those parts of you that are important to you. Therefore, we start with what is important to you. The very reason why people cannot set healthy boundaries because they don't know what is important to them. Ouch! Tumama! Are you getting this? We have to pause and really reflect on it. I want to ask you, what is important in your life? What is important to you? Because if you do not know what is important to you, there is nothing we can protect. I can tell you what areas to be protecting, should be protected, but it will not connect with you on application if you don't know what is valuable to you, what is important to you. Or if I dive a little more deeper, dalawa na yun, more na yun and deeper, so ayusin nyo, okay? Ganun ka-importante sa akin to talaga. You needed to understand how important is you. Like ikaw, pag humarap ka sa salamin, looking at yourself at the mirror, or you look at, may katabi po ba kayo? Can you just do me a favor? Tumingin ka lang sa isang tao, isa lang. Makipagtitigan ka sa isang tao. Alright, can you test this? Can you make that person know how important you are? Mahirap, di ba? Sabi, ayoko kitang tingnan. Ay, okay lang po ba kayo? Magkakilala po ba kayo? Grabe siya.
Away na.
Oo. Why do I ask you to do that? Because most of the time, we are the first person who cannot value our importance. It's easy for us to speak of how important the person next to us, how important is the people we love, but the hardest is to express how important we are. Like, think about it. How would you express? Could you really express right now to the person next to you and say, I am important?
I am important.
Sigaw sa ilong eh. Lumalabas. Hindi siya natural. Would you agree with me? It's not coming very natural. Come on.
I am important. Naturally important. Naturally important.
Ang response niyo mga beauty queen eh, I am important. Showbiz.
I believe.
I didn't want you to. There's no point of boundary. There's no point of protection. There's no point of guarding what is not important to you. Hey, who's gonna protect something that you yourself don't believe it's worth protecting? Hey, yeah, sure. You know, many times people dive into the how without understanding the what and the why. Yeah. So in life coaching, before we dive on the how, let's talk about the what and the why. Most of the time you say, how do I do this? How do I, but hey, let's stop for a while and let me ask you, what is it that you want? Why do you want it? You know, last night I asked them, why do you want, what is your altruistic and selfish why? Dalawa po yan. When you want to do something for yourself, you want to start a business, you want to start an endeavor, there are two whys. The first one is altruistic. What is altruistic? Yung para sa ibang tao. Gusto ko kasing tumulong. Gusto ko silang baguhin. Gusto ko maging magandang pamumuhay nila. Lahat ng gusto mo para sa ibang tao. Tama? So ano yung gusto mo para sa sarili mo? Tumulong, coach. Wow.
Gusto ko maging kapwa.
I love it. Are you getting this? You know, your why is supposed to be two. Altruistic why, which is the why for other people, and the other one is selfish why. Why do you want something? For you. For you. I mean, you cannot give what you do not have. You cannot give love if you do not love yourself. Even so, if you don't believe you're worth loving. That's why you want other people to love you, to express love for you, to appreciate you, to recognize you, to affirm you. Let me ask you, when was the last time you affirmed yourself? When was the last time you said, self, you're beautiful, self, you're important, self, ang galing-galing mo. Coach, ang yabang ko naman. Wala ka pang ginagawa, mayabang ka na? Hey, I mean, Be honest. When was the last time you appreciate you? That person inside of you. That's why you're not even comfortable when somebody tells you, you're beautiful. Hindi naman. Ang galing-galing mo, hindi. Tsamba lang yun.
Pangit na ba?
Are you connecting with me? I want you to start defining what is important to you. Starting with you. Ikaw muna. Importante ka ba sa sarili mo? Importante ba sa'yo ang feelings mo? Importante ba sa'yo ang mga likes and dislikes mo? How important are your values to you that you're willing to fight for it? How important to you is your big dreams, your visions, your goals? How important to you is your voice? How important to you is your privacy? How important to you is your recreation? The things that you need, how important it is to you? Or you just willingly allow other people to squander on your time, step on you, speak ill of you, and do all the nasty things to you, and you complain. And you have not realized at all at this time because you have given them the permission to do so. Can you give me just a wink? Ganun lang, coach. If you're watching online, can you give me some emoji in there just to release the emotion? Are we connecting? Coach, masakit. Ano ba to? Ay, hindi naman.
For the soul ba to?
Hindi. For those of you messaging me personally, I'm gonna respond to you later on. Yeah, thank you for messaging me personally. I got it. Okay. I want you to understand that boundaries will never be effective. Never will it be if we don't know what's behind the boundaries. What is beyond the boundaries? Sino ba yung pinoprotektahan natin dito? Sino ba? Sino ba? Si Day? O ikaw? Ikaw ba? O yung sasabihin ng ibang tao? Ikaw ba? O yung expectation ng ibang tao sa'yo? Nagtatanong lang ako ha, wala po akong sinasabi. I am asking you. Naiwan na dun sa ex eh.
Hindi na. May expectation.
Ikaw ba ang pinoprotektahan natin dito? O yung demands ng world sa'yo? Meron bang ganon? Yes. When you talk about boundaries, we're talking about acceptable and not acceptable treatments of people, behaviors, responses of other people to you. That's we're going to be talking about boundaries. But my question is, how kind are you to yourself?
Wow! Nagagawa na kami yun.
Nagagawa. Sila po ang ating magigiting na life coaches na gumagawa ng masasarap na kape. So palakpakan natin ang mga You don't have to set an appointment, okay? Okay. Watching all the way, Miss Maria Paulita Jaca, all the way from Dubai. Hi! Sending you love from the Philippines. Thank you for joining me tonight. Abu Dhabi, okay. You don't have to set an appointment when you visit Decaf Coffee Republic. All the people in this place, including our service crews, are certified life coaches, so they can serve you. We're up all night, 24/7. We're providing life coaching services on demand. So if you cannot sleep on the night, if you are one person who do not sleep, your pain, your misery, your problem with your spouse, if you cannot sleep because you are troubled, you're stressed, I really encourage you to come over and speak with a life coach. You don't have to pay us. You don't have, okay? We offer complimentary coaching service. That's our service to the community. That's our service to the country, because I don't know if there's any place right now that's operated 24/7, physical space, not only online. I think we are the only one doing this globally, so please come and join us here at Ticap Copy Republic. Over the night, Coach Candy Tang is serving you. Nandito po siya, taong bahay. Coach Janet is also on floor. My son, Coach Clint, is also on floor, so you will be taken care of any time of the day. Please come over. During the day, of course, nandyan po si Coach Ross, si Coach Rizel. Ayan, ang ating mga barista at ang ating pastry people, si Coach MJ, asan na ba? Si Coach Ramon at si Coach Pao. Umuwi na siya. But we are really a tribe. We are a family of coaches. So, pwede kayong pumunta dito. Alright? So, pwede na bang nakabawi na ba kayo? Nag-plug lang ako para makabawi kayo.
Hinga.
Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, hayaan natin mag-flow ang energy pabalik. Have you ever seen a fence? Gate. Nakita na po kayo?
Yes.
Well, what's the purpose of the fence and the gate?
Marka ng teritoryo.
Hindi makakalabas o hindi makakapasok. When you put a fence, when you put a gate, you're protecting a property. Real property, right? Kaya nga po tawag sa mga estate, real estate. Tama po? Real estate. Real. Totoo. Totoong property. Pag nakakita kayo ng marka, real property. Tama? Hey. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you. Are you a real property? Are you a real gem? Are you a real treasure to be protected? Ganun mo ba tinitingnan ang sarili mo ngayon? Gaano ka-real sa'yo yung value mo? How real is your value to you that you are willing to set up the boundaries, the fence, the gate, no matter how much it will cost you? Because setting up boundaries will cost you relationships, will cost you time, sometimes it costs you money, sometimes it would cost you approval of other people, sometimes it would even cost you relationship that has been there, or it will even cost you all the things in the world that you have been tolerating all your life. The exchange would be, how real is the value inside that person? So, I'm gonna share with you areas to be protected to ensure the personal boundaries. Are you ready?
Yes. We're ready.
Number one, your time. Your time. In today's world, time is the most important and valuable asset. And how many of you would agree that many of us feel that as if we don't have enough time? Who's agreeing with me?
Yes.
Just tell me if you're connecting. Okay, now, let me ask you. Have you ever experienced having a friend, a church mate, who just bang in your schedule for the day and snatch your schedule and just made all your schedule for the day collapse?
Yes.
Do you have a co-employee, not even your boss, who would demand, okay, your time for unreasonable reason at all and waste? They will not do their job and they just demand that you help them out.
Yeah.
Yeah? So with that, you can easily understand that your boundary on time is being hit, right? But what about this? What about this? What about this? You do tasks that can be done by other people easily with less the pay that you're accepting today. Let me repeat that. What about you doing a task that can be done with a lesser pay with a person less skilled than you are, but you're taking that job? It's like you're a lawyer and you're taking the carpentry works. Don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down the carpentry works. What I'm saying is, it's not, the things that you do does not equates to your value of time. You do menial tasks just because somebody else asked you to do it. Right? Hey, are you able to protect your time? Or maybe, just maybe, you just allow Facebook newsfeed to flood in and steal your time for the most valuable moment where you can be productive and complete your goals. Yun lang. Bakit naman coach nadama yung Facebook? I'm diving into who are the violators of your time, whom you allow to enter in your life. And sometimes you invite them in. Whew! Okay lang yan. Whew! You are in the safe space. Kaya lang yan. Walang magagalit dito. Amin to eh. Sige lang. You're getting this. When you talk about time, most of the violators, you invited them in. When you talk about time, most of the violators, you created them. You give them permission. You invited them. Sometimes, you willingly allow them to abuse your time. You have a friend, you've been talking to that friend, spending hours and hours and hours, and that friend will still do the same thing and left you stressed out after the day's work na ayaw mo kausapin yung asawa mo, anak mo. Huwag mo akong kausapin ngayon, stress ako. Kaninong stress yun? Sa kaibigan ko. Ministry people, I know that, right? Yeah. That's why I invite you to be a coach. Learn coaching. Trust me, it will help. I had the experience of that, doing that for 12 hours, hindi naman nagbago, nagalit pa siya sa'yo, kasi binigyan mo na lahat binigay mo na, ginawa pa rin yung gusto niyang gawin, tapos nung mali, sinisi ka pa. Tama, mali. Tapos wala ka namang bayad, ikaw pa yung nagbayad ng kape niya, ng merienda niya. Kasama ang tissue, kasi umiiyak yun, di ba? Wala siyang dalang tissue, binigyan mo ng tissue. Mahal kayo yung tissue. I'm sure you're getting me. Are you getting me? Yeah. No one can violate your time without your permission. Yeah. So what would you do? What would you do after my talk? Not now, wag mo muna kayo umalis. Unfriend. Unfriend agad-agad. Write all your time violators. All. Write all your time violators. And make a decision to take action. Make a decision to take action. I'm not gonna ask that from you, okay? But be accountable. Give yourself value. Write all your time violators. And you know what? You will realize how much time are you just giving away. Ready? For number 2, 4 po ito. Yes, number 2 pa. Kaya natin to. Can you do me a favor? Can you tap the shoulder of the person next to you? Kaya natin to. Sabi mo, yung shoulder ng katabi mo. Kaya natin to, friend. Woo! Number 2, boundary for your emotions.
It's just emotions.
Yan, gusto ko yan eh. Narinig nyo ba po yan? That's Coach Mix in the house. Your emotions are where your love and care comes from. Tama, mali? Would you agree with me that this should be protected as well? However, would you also agree with me that many people in your space do things that hurts you, damage your emotions, breaks your heart, right? Yes?
Yes.
Huh? Let me ask you, how many people do you allow to give you hurtful comments and irresponsible feedback and thoughtless ideas that keeps you awake through the night? These are the people who violates your emotional boundaries. How many people you allow to speak into your life, and at the end of the day, you cannot get over of their words, and yet the following day, you speak again to them. And as if talking to these people every day will change the barometer, will change their standard of talking mean to you. Sige, kain lang daw po tayo. You know what's interesting about personal boundaries? Kaya pala ako friends.
Asawa lang daw niya sapat.
You know what's interesting about personal boundaries? The very reason why you don't have it, because you deliberately give it away. Give it away. Libre lang siya. Think about your emotional boundaries, your emotions that needs to be protected. This is really interesting, right? Somebody who's not giving you approval, somebody who's not giving you care, somebody who's not really interested with you. But isn't it interesting, you want to please that person even more? Because you want to get that approval from that person, and yet you have neglected that there's a lot of people giving you attention, giving you love, giving you affirmation, and until you get that affirmation for that damn person, you're not accepting that you are loved and you're beautiful. Come on now. Think about it.
Tawag namin dyan mga sa desire paradox.
Oh.
Habol ka ng habol, layo ng layo sa'yo. Tapos yung humahabol sa'yo, nilalayo.
Lian mo. Yeah, desire paradox. That's right.
Paradox.
Paradox. Diba? Kasi hinahabol mo yung ayaw sa'yo. Tapos yung may gusto sa'yo, tinatakbuhan mo.
Alam mo yung emphasis ni Coach na ayaw sa'yo.
Ako nagtutok ako dito para sa inyong lahat. Bato-bato sa langit ang tamaan sa pool.
Pikon.
Bawal lang. You know what I want you to understand? You are loved by multitudes. And yet you cannot find and feel your value just because of one stupid person who's treating you bad. That could be harsh. Why do I say stupid? Because you are a valuable person and you're being treated badly by that person. Come on. I mean, if that person is not stupid, why would that person be treating someone who's good, who's beautiful, who's kind? But you're more stupid if you allow that person to do that continuously after tonight's talk. Humashag.
Hashtag the very wrong.
You know, people would listen to my talk feels it hurts. And it feels that it's really wrecking you. And I don't want to apologize because maybe I'm just one person who's just bold enough to make you understand that you're valuable and you deserve the truth that you're beautiful. I'm one person who believes that, you don't get me wrong, I've been where you are today, and that's the reason why I am where I am today, because I've been through all that pain. For the longest time, I allowed people to speak of their thoughts on my life, and I believe their lies to be my truth. I'll tell you the truth. Their truth and their lies belongs to them, but your truth and your lies belongs to you. So be accountable to your own truth. What I know is however wrecked your life is, how many failures you've been through life, how messed up you've been, you're still a beautiful person. Yeah, like the inner core is just so beautiful, and if just one person tells you you're beautiful, you're worth of something, you rise up from that. And let me be that person to tell you you're worth something. So rise up. Rise up. You are the only person who can tell that person, stop treating me stupid, like stop treating me bad, stop treating me like a crap, because I am worth it. I am worth of something. I am worth of my value. You keep running away, you keep running after those people who speak ill to you. You keep running after these people whom you cannot get their approval. Why don't you turn your back and see the people who's giving you all the love and approval?
Yes.
Yeah. Like today, you're so concerned of those people who disapprove you, those people who bash you, yung mga basher mo. Ba't hindi mo kaya pasalamatan lahat ng in-affirm ka ngayong araw na to?
Mga fans.
Yung mga fans mo guys, hello fans! Uy, may fans ka kaya, hindi mo lang nire-recognize. Tama?
Yeah.
Even nga yung mga leaders sa classroom, di ba? Yung mga bata, may mga fans yan. Pag dumating si leader, dumating si pastor, fans mo yun. Pero mas concerned ka sa basher mo kaysa sa mga fans mo. Hello?
Oo.
Would you agree with me na may fan ka? Fan lang, isa, may fan.
Yes.
Meron?
Meron.
Isa lang. Huwag natin damihan. Isa lang.
Yeah.
Meron? Okay. Pinasalamatan mo ba yung fan mo ngayon? Ni-recognize mo ba si fan? Dear fan, I love you too. Ganyan. You know, I've been doing this profession for 3 years. This is my 3rd year. Tama ba? Okay, or my 4th year, whatever. But when I started, I would always tell my people that what I'm looking for, mababaw lang talaga ang kaligayahan ko. 10 super fans. 10 lang talaga kailangan kong fans. Ako masyado, pag nagtutok nga ako, gusto ko isa lang eh. Pag may isa akong kausap, masaya na ako. I dream a lot, okay? I dream a lot, but my satisfaction comes from very simple things. Isang tao sa audience na nagko-connect sa akin, masaya na ako. Yeah. Kasi may 1,000 ka nga, di naman nagko-connect, pumapalakpak lang, di naman nagbago buhay. Di kahit isa lang na nagbagong buhay, kahit hindi siya pumapalakpak at galit na galit, nagbago naman ang buhay. Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. When I conduct classes, yung mga estudyante kong matatapang, yung mga estudyante kong hindi ako pinapansin, yung mga estudyante kong pinipilosopo ko, yung mga estudyante kong china-challenge ako, trust me, yung mga super fan ko kaya. Love na love ako niya pagkatapos ng klase, tapos sila yung nagstay. Yung isa nasa harapan ko. Wala ko sinabi dami sa harapan ko.
Mamili ka na sa
Pumili ka.
Are you getting this? I just want you to understand that hurtful words, baseless comments, thoughtless words given to you, you don't deserve it. Yeah, you know it. But why do you allow to penetrate your heart? So what I want you to do? Well, of course, we cannot stop them from giving you hurtful comments, right? My question is, who do you allow in your space? And whose voice do you allow to speak to you? We cannot sanitize that. We cannot stop them. But in my case, I'm very defined. I allow people to speak because they want to speak, but I don't allow their words to cut through my heart. If I look at their lives, if I look at the things and say, what's the value of that? Because many people speak of the very words they want to tell themselves. The hurtful words that they're telling you, actually it's for them. It's not for you. Remember? Out of the abundance of your heart, the mouth speaks. So saan galing yung sakit na yun? Saan galing yung pain? Saan galing yung trash? Sa loob. Tapos tinatanggap mo naman. Ba't mo tinatanggap yung kalat ng ibang tao? Trash nga eh. Trash can ka ba? Talaga mga coaches dito eh. I'm sure you're getting yes? Yes? At kung ikaw naman yung nananakit,
Bam! Yan na.
Garbage man ko.
if you are the person who seems to be speaking ill, if you are the person who seems to have, you just call yourself having a bad temper and all, you need help. We're willing to help. Yeah. Please come over. Please come over. Sabi nila, hurt people hurt. And if you feel that nobody understands you, well, of course, the more you speak ill and the more you speak hurtful words, the more you hurt other people, the more no one will understand you. Paano ka naman iintindihan ang lahat ng sinabi mo pangit? Yeah, sure, you can hurt them. But nobody understands you at all. Well, it's good if you're dying tomorrow, but if you're not dying tomorrow, how miserable life could be to you if you don't want to change. Yeah. Because you know what's the thing? If somebody is hurting, if A is hurting B, B can just move to another space. Remember when you talk about boundaries, just a space. I can resign, I can get out of the space, or I can shoot you out from my space, and I'll start living beautifully, but you, A, will continue to live in misery. And don't get me wrong, if you are A, you're welcome in the house. Trust me, I have a lot of people in the house like you.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who are very hurting, okay? Very much hurting, and therefore they hurt a lot of people, and they're in my camp. So I'm not putting you away. I want you to come in. Come in. Let's journey together. Because life is beautiful, and maybe that hurt. You've been in prison for the longest time. You've been hurting other people, so people cannot get into your life because people will just continue to raise up their bars, their protections, because you're hurting them. And you need help. Put it down. I mean, just come over. We're gonna help you. Don't worry, there's a lot of people in the house like you, and they're welcome. We're not perfect in the house, trust me. We're a tribe of 268 coaches, plus myself 260 now. We're not perfect. We're imperfect individuals, but we believe that life can be beautiful, that space can be safe for you. So come over. Instead of you hurting other people outside, please come in my camp. Let's talk. Try me. I don't get intimidated. I don't get offended as well. Because the more hurtful things you tell me, the more I know how much you need help. So come over. I want to talk to you. The house is welcoming. The house is loving. The house is non-judgmental. And if you come and you say, I don't want to talk to anyone, just tell it to the officer in charge, to the person in charge. The person will just, okay, di wag kang kausapin, ayaw mo. Yeah. But why do I offer the house? Because maybe, just maybe, when you start feeling the space is loving, the space is welcoming, the space is non-judgmental, just maybe you start healing. And when you start healing, you stop hurting other people. So please come over. Kaya sa manakit po kayo sa labas, dito na lang po kayo pumunta. Mag-usap po tayo. Alright? So nakabawi na ba kayo?
Nakahinga na konti.
Nakapagpahinga na ba kayo? May pangatlo na ako. Your energy! Yehey! Can you give me some energy?
Yeah!
Wow.
Lakas, diba?
Wow.
Your energy is the wellspring from which you function. Your energy comes from your alone time, your inner peace, the activities that invigorate you, the hobbies, the habits. Your energy comes from the things that you are passionate about. But how many things you do you're not passionate about, but you're doing because you're trading your time for the money that you want? Yeah. The very reason you're feeling drained, you're feeling the burnout, you're feeling like nothing works and everything, because you are robbing yourself with every source of energy. You are robbing yourself with all the source of energy, and you keep trading your time, your energy, your love, your emotion, your passion for the money. But let me ask you, how much money do you really need? Or I think the better question is, to whom the money is for? I had a conversation with Master Coach Asmin earlier, and I was talking to Coach Asmin, how much money do we really need? I was just like, money. Okay, how much money do we need? I said, like food, clothing, so kung marami ka ng damit, hindi mo kailangan, bahay, rental, kung may bahay ka na, kuryente, tubig. How much money do we really need? Why would people really kill themselves to work? Don't get me wrong, I'm a very ambitious person. People know that in my tribe. I'm very aggressive, I'm very ambitious, I'm a strategic person. But really, how much money do you need to keep trading your time, your passion, your value for that money? Money is a tool, it's not a master. Ngayong tumingin doon, masakit yung mga tingin doon, no? Dito na lang ako, Mastermind! But I love it when you're connecting. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. My peripheral vision is very strong, so I can really see you. It's stronger, I think it's even stronger than this. Yeah. Most of the time, when you feel bad, you want to talk to people who's also feeling bad. And you enjoy the pity party. And I tell you, when you do that, you are more likely to function less effectively.
Yeah.
You're not doing yourself a favor, trust me. You want to talk to people who just agree with you, it's not helping you at all. Because when you do that, you are just amplifying the pain. You are just amplifying the negative treatment that you have received. Or you're just amplifying how less you are compared to the person who treated you badly, who got your energy, right? Yes?
Yeah.
What I want you to do is, all of you, list all the things that you do every day of your life. Trust me, when you do this for the next 30 days, you will realize that not even 10% of the things that you do is what you need. Not, yeah. What you do is what is demanded of you, but it's not what you need to do. Iba po yung what you need to do versus what is demanded of you. Iba siya. Because you have all the energy to do what you need to do, but you don't have all the energy to do what is being demanded of you. Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Are you getting this?
Yes.
Okay. And on my number 4, your personal values or other areas of importance to you. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about your family, your personal needs. I'm talking about your core values. I'm talking about your beliefs. I'm talking about your dreams, all the things that you needed to protect. How much protections are you giving to it? Yeah. Somebody in the office who keeps sharing, who keep talking about green jokes and all of these things, or words that does not connect with your values, and you just allow yourself to be in the space listening to that, and you're traumatized. You allow people to speak ill of your background, of your fate, of the things that you believe on, or maybe your gender. That's not good. Your identity, you just allow people to steal it from you. At what price? At what price are you trading your identity? Yes? Coach Smith, kumusta po tayo dyan? Okay? Your family, your needs, your values, your beliefs, your faith. These are all valuables to you. And what I wanted you to understand is that when it is violated, it is because you allowed it. Countless of times you are silent about what you believe on at the price of peace. Am I correct?
Para walang gulo.
But let me ask you, in truth and in principle, are you peaceful? If you're crying at night, how do you call it peace? Yeah. Countless of times, the very reason why you're silent and you just go for a compromise is because you say, for the sake of peace and harmony. But there is no peace and harmony if you cannot sleep on it at night. There is no peace and harmony if you are awake the whole night thinking what just transpired. Oh. All right. So, how do we create boundaries? Are you ready?
Yes.
Matatapos na tayo. Ay. I'm just going to give you a couple of things to ponder. Number one, be clear about your boundary both to yourself and others. But more than being clear, ask yourself, how thoughtful, how mindful are you about the different boundary issues that you have today? How mindful are you? Because I know at this moment in time, there are boundaries issues that you have. Right? So how mindful are you about it? And what are you doing about it? Are you defining it for yourself? Or are you allowing others to define it for you? Next, once a boundary is crossed, what do you do? Do you rise up and speak to the person? Tell the person that the boundary has been crossed? Or you keep silence? You keep your peace to yourself? And you make believe, you want to believe that the boundary is still there when in fact it has been broken. Next, if the person in your space continue to violate the boundary, are you ready to ask firmly and politely for that person to stop the behavior? And what if the behavior continues? Are you willing to give up the space with that person? Or will you continue to give up your boundary? Oo nga, no? Eh, hindi kasi nagbago. Anong gagawin mo? Encourage you also to identify ways to position yourself in time and in place where the boundaries is almost always being crossed. Di ba maganon? There are situations that boundary is almost always crossed. Let me ask you, why are you in that space in the first place? Bakit ka ba nandun? And the last two things is very, very, very strong and very important and very significant to me. If you want your boundaries to be upholded, if you want your boundaries to be firm enough in set and in possession, you need to honor the boundaries of other people. You need to honor when other people request for boundaries. You need to honor when people request for space. And finally, the last one is, you need to be expressive in showing your gratitude and expressing your thankfulness to all the people who honors your boundaries. Because countless of times, we don't express that gratitude. We don't thank those people. I think it's about time that you practice gratitude. No boundaries is set without values being taken into considerations. No values will be taken into considerations without the person realizing that he or she is worth something. Your value begins with you. You need to honor it. You need to uphold it. You need to protect it before others do so. Boundaries is possible only you know that the person beyond the boundaries is worth the boundary. Boundary takes time, takes practice, takes effort, and also takes a lot of humility. But at the end of the day, you are worth every boundaries because you are worth every value that you have today. You are valuable, so keep it up. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Coach A. I'll see you on Thursday. Keep your boundary.